France says it's working on bionic super soldiers because everybody else is doing it. Shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B.i.o.n.i.c, Yahweh Shai, B.i.o.n.i.c, Rakakadash, Yahweh being the true name for the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai being the name for His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Jesus Christ. I want to give double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, on time of truth and rule well, and salutations to you, hopeful elect, pushing this truth and all honor to sincerity. This is Brother Yahweh Sop, comes from the lesson spirit power of Yahweh B.i.o.n.i.c, Yahweh Shai. And this lesson is giving you updates on times and events. Now, this is from News Today, which is December 10th, 2020. And these articles like this goes to show, hey, what we've been telling you is true, man. They have super soldier programs, and that movie that came out called Upgrade, if you have not seen it yet, after watching this lesson, this article, go watch that movie, man. Because we did a lesson on that a couple years back when it came out. And we said that, hey, look, this is things that Esau is already working on. Now, the icing on the cake is just part of the article here. All right, it says the main difference between what was and what it wasn't permitted, according to BBC, was whether any given enhancement would prevent a soldier from reintegrating into society after serving. But aside from those considerations, it seems that super soldier tech is fair game in France. Whether it's a neural implant to enhance soldiers' cognitive abilities or other kinds of tech that make them stronger. Hey, this goes into the mark of the beast, man. The mark in the foreheads. Okay, so they have super soldier programs, and that movie Upgrade was totally based off of that specific fact or idea alone. Was the dude had a chip that was implanted into his brain or his spinal cord, and he was able to have superhuman, super soldier abilities, man. So we at the end of this thing, and this shows you that Esau's agenda behind this whole mark of the beast is to create a whole army of super soldiers for him in hopes to have some type of a chance to fight against the angels and the hopeful elect of Yahweh B.i.o.n.i.c, Yahweh Shai. You see, the men of Yahweh B.i.o.n.i.c, Yahweh Shai, the scriptures say, are going to receive superhuman abilities, superpower abilities. And that's something that also happened in biblical history via the works of Samson. He did those type of feats too. And we'll get out some more information on that, man. But this is what's going on in the world right now, man. So in order for us to have any chance of surviving in Jacob's trouble in the times to come, we will have to get superpowers, man. We will have to get spiritual, superhuman abilities, such as that was granted to Samson and various other mighty men, such as King David and so on and so forth in the scriptures. That has to come back, because this is what Esau is doing behind closed doors. This is huge news, man. Recent news. France said they're doing it, but guess what? They threw everybody else under the bus. They said everybody else is doing it. So what does that mean? U.S. is doing it. UK is doing it. Russia's doing it. Germany, Iran, all these other countries, they have this technology that they're incorporating. Hey, World War III about to be one hell of a war, man. Jacob's trouble is about to be crazy, man. It's about to be crazy, So I'm going to play, I'm going to have this video in the background going of a Dragon Ball Z fight scene, between Goku and Super Broly, because that's going to set the tone, the spirit of this lesson. It's going to give you the visual aspects of what the Hebrew Israelites are going to be doing, the Lord's chosen, the 144, the hopeful elect, the ones that receive spiritual power. These are the type of things we're going to be doing, man. So I'm going to bring some scriptures out here, okay, that goes into it. This is Salakia. Bear with me here. Let me get this back up and running. And bring out some precepts. Okay? All right, here we go here. This is the book of Psalms 18:34. He teacheth my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken in mine arms. Okay? So a bow of steel, your modern day bow of steel goes into your guns, your rifles, your pistols, your machine guns, your heavy artillery, your tanks, anything that has the ability to shoot that's like a bow of steel. You know, the men of the Lord are going to get spiritual power to destroy those things, man. Okay? Going on further here. Acts 1:8. But ye shall receive power. Look at what's happening on the screen right here, okay? But ye shall receive power. After that, the Holy Ghost is come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and unto the uttermost part of the earth. You know, so after receiving the Holy Ghost, which is the Spirit of B.i.o.n.i.c, getting the understanding, getting the spirit of mark of the hopeful elect, you know, power is going to come. This is Leviticus 26:8. And 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight, and your enemy shall fall before you by the sword. 5 of us against 100, man. And 100 shall put 10,000 to flight. That's power that's coming, man. So a lot of these little, these little cartoon shows and stuff like that we grew up watching, which is one of my favorite one, is Dragon Ball Z, man. You know, little did we know that stuff actually happened in the ancient world as far as power. But what's coming in the last days upon the return of B.i.o.n.i.c, when he comes back, that sky cracks and we're changed. We're going to be doing everything we saw in these cartoon shows, man, and more. What proves it is the book of 1 Corinthians 15:52. Spirit is just showing you right now. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. It says, in the moment, in the twinkling of an eye, will be changed. So you see how he's powering up right there, man? That's exactly what's coming, man. We're going to get these things, man. 2 Samuel 22:43. Then did I beat them as small as the dust of the earth, and did stamp them as the mire of the street, and did spread them abroad, man. Beating somebody into dust. Destroyed, man. You know? Now we'll get some more precepts here, that goes into it. Okay? Wait for this ad to close out. Salakia. Okay, it says 2 Samuel 23:8. These be the names of the mighty men whom David had, the Tachmonite, that sat in the seat, chief among the captains. The same was Adino the Eznite. He lifted up his spear against 800, whom he slew at one time. That's example, proof within the scriptures of spiritual power. Slew at one time. That means he picked up his spear, and whatever he did with that spear was something so powerful and so great. He killed 800 at once. That's like some Dragon Ball Z type stuff, man. That's power, man. Putting 1,000, putting 10,000 to flight. That's a perfect example of power. Get another precept here. This is the book of Psalms 18:33. He maketh my feet like hinds' feet, and setteth me upon my high places. Okay? So like hind's feet goes into, a hind goes into like deer and things like that, and antelope, the way they jump and move at super speeds. That's how we're going to be moving, man. That's the only way we're going to be able to combat and get around these devils when they come down like that. These super soldiers and things like that. Why else is Esau gotta invent stuff like this? Who's he really preparing to fight? It's the hopeful elect, man. They know the historical records and accounts of all these things that we've done. It's written in textbooks that they have stored up with their gold and things that they stole upon the whole earth. They have accounts of all these different types of feats. This is the book of Psalms 144, verse 1. A psalm of David. Blessed be Yahweh my strength, which teacheth my hands to war and my fingers to fight. So it's going to come a time where you're going to have to have the Lord teach you these things, physically give you miraculous power that you're seeing on this screen right now. Without it, there's no way you're going to be able to defeat a freaking super soldier, man. You can buy and store up all the guns you want. You can take Krav Maga, you can take Wing Chun, you can go into all the martial arts you want. Hey, that's not going to do nothing against a freaking super soldier, a bionic soldier, man. Esau's got robots and all types of things, man. You're going to have to receive power like this to be changed in an instant. I'll go back into that precept again. It says, 1 Corinthians 15 and 52, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. It says, for this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. These are immortality actions of what you're seeing. And it must come. This is why we trust in the Lord to fight for us. We don't trust in a weapon made by Esau. And the times to come, man, hey, look, it says that the scriptures say he'll lift up a standard against him when an enemy comes in like a flood. You may go invisible. You may just get, teleported somewhere else instantly. Instant transmission. These are all the things that we look forward to taking place, man. And once that happens, man, hey, once we receive that power, the world's going to be shook, man. Esau's not going to know what to do. So Lord's will, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close out, give all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the great millstone, the time is truth and will well. And salutations to you, hopeful elect pushing this truth in all honesty and sincerity. Shalom.